After the air components, we have to discuss about water. Water is the major component of the earth and it's very important for all of us. The productivity and the distribution of plants in geographical area are heavily dependent upon water. Yes. So how much water content is present, that will be determining the vegetation, the organism population, everything. The quality of water is dependent upon the chemical composition and the pH. For aquatic organisms, the quality of water, salinity and temperature are very important. So if we are specifically talking about the aquatic wildlife or aquatic plants or aquatic animals, whatever are there, where the temperature that is present inside the water body and the pH, the salinity, everything matters a lot. The salt concentration in water is measured as salinity in parts per thousand. So salinity is there, that is the measure of salt content, and it is measured in parts per thousand. Inland water less than 5 parts per thousand. Sea is 30 to 35. Hypersaline lagoons more than 100 parts per thousand. Now, dependent upon this, we have two types of organisms, euryhaline and stenohaline. Euryhaline means organisms that can tolerate wide range of salinity, just like eurythermal, it is euryhaline, wide range of salinities. Stenohaline, the animals or the organisms which can tolerate only a narrow range of salinity, not much high they can tolerate, so it is stenohaline. The only inorganic liquid occurring on earth which can function as a resource, condition and habitat, it is water. So water is a resource without which the growth and reproduction, the survival is not at all possible. So water is basically the only inorganic liquid. Water regulates the climate through its role in rainfall distribution and temperature modification. This all of us are aware of. It also affects the vegetation type and its composition. Yes. The hydrological cycles, means the water cycles they are talking about. The hydrological cycles regulate movements of water between aquatic systems, air and land. So all the water cycles which are there in the ecosystem, they are regulated between land and water bodies. So it is a regulation. Plant-water relation helps in understanding water and its vital role or in the plants. So plant-water relation is a very important component that all of us need to know. Water present in soil is of various kinds. So when we talk about the maximum salinity, it is in hypersaline lagoons. And if we are talking about the euryhaline and the stenohaline is seawater, that is 30 to 35% parts per thousand, and stenohaline it is 5 parts per thousand. Soil water, that is also referred as holard. The total amount of water present in the soil is referred as holard. So whatever amount is absorbed by the soil, it is holard. A thin layer of water attached tightly to soil particles due to the forces of cohesion or adhesion. So basically it is the force of cohesion and the adhesion. Cohesion means the attraction between the same types of molecule, and adhesion means the attraction between different kind of molecule. So cohesion and adhesion is basically responsible for the holding of soil. The cohesion and adhesion, they are responsible for holding of water in the soil. Next type is the gravitational water which is present, the water that moves downwards due to the gravity, the gravitational force, and it is not available to plants. Next is the capillary water. Interparticle spaces or porous spaces act as minute capillaries, or you can say the holes, and some amount of water is present in these capillaries due to surface tension. So this is the capillary water which is being held in the small capillaries or the small holes which are present. This is capillary water. It is the only form of soil water which is available to plants. Chemically combined water, what it is? The water which is present as hydroxides of iron, aluminium, silicon, it is referred as combined water. So hydroxides of these elements are present. Some more important terminology here, field capacity. soil hold all water except gravitational water, it is referred as the field capacity. Combination of all the different water types that we have studied except the gravitational water, it is field capacity. It is the upper limit of water availability, means the maximum water that can be available, it is the field capacity. So field capacity is equals to Hollard. Hollard means all the types of water that we are talking about minus the gravitational water. So this is the field capacity. Field capacity means capillary water plus hygroscopic water plus chemically combined water. Next term is water holding capacity, that is storage capacity, amount of capillary water retained by any soil. So the amount of capillary water, it will be equal to the water holding capacity. That is, the formula for this is Hollard minus hygroscopic water plus combined water plus gravitational water. So this is your water holding capacity. Next is permanent wilting percent or the wilting point. So what it is? The lower limit of water availability of a soil is referred as wilting point. So whatever is the minimum value or the lower limit, I can say, for the water availability in a soil, it is referred as the wilting point. It is generally hygroscopic, the hygroscopic water and the combined water. So we are just considering these values as the limiting value. Now a point to note, the water potential of a soil at the field capacity is minus 0.01 megapascals. So this is the value for the water potential. The water potential of soil at the wilting point, it is minus 1.5 MPa. And the amount of water in the soil is measured by the tensiometer.